Hi, Carol V. Landingham with eXp Realty. I read a report this week from the University of Denver School of Business that said Denver Metro rental rates had increased 13% in the last 12 months. Well, that would explain why so many people are reaching out to me and asking me about how they can qualify and what's involved in purchasing a home. So today I just wanted to chat about two of the items that are involved in the home buyer process and just educate you a little bit more on those two items. So the first one is working with a professional real estate agent. It's so important to have somebody that you know, like, and trust that can actually represent you during your home buying process. This person actually will be your advocate throughout the entire process. So make sure it's somebody that you know and you trust. They're actually going to put your needs above their own. So it's very important to be able to work with this person. The second thing is earnest money. A lot of people haven't bought a house before and aren't sure exactly what earnest money is. So what is earnest money? It's the deposit that the buyer actually pays towards the seller as a good faith estimate and a promise to buy or purchase their home. That money actually goes into a trust account so that it's usually with the title company in Colorado, and it sits there until you're ready to close, and it's credited to your account at closing so that you don't have to come up with that amount. A lot of people have that question too. How much earnest money do I need to put down? Usually in Colorado, it's about 1% to 2% of the purchase price. So if you're purchasing a home that's $500,000, it's anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 that you'll need in earnest money. Earnest money is usually due about 3 days after you go under contract. So once you have agreed to everything in the contract, the price and everything else, the buyer and seller are actually under contract, and the buyer actually, one of their next steps is to put down the earnest money. So that is how that works. The other thing is, are you at risk of losing your earnest money? Well, that goes back to the first point about using a professional that you know and trust and that really has your first interest in mind. That person will be able to manage the contract and the dates and deadlines so that you don't lose your earnest money. The reason that you might lose your earnest money is if you were to miss like the inspection date deadline, or you were to miss an appraisal deadline. So you just want to make sure that that person is very on top of the dates and deadlines so that you're not at risk for losing your earnest money. So if you're considering buying a house in the next 6 to 12 months, I wanted to invite you to a home buyer workshop that we're doing in a couple of weeks. It's in October, and it's actually a virtual free event. I'm going to put the Eventbrite link below the video so that you can actually register there. So if you or anybody you know is looking to purchase a home, come to the workshop and you'll learn everything that you need to know about purchasing a home. Have a good one.